When life gets unpredictable, preparation matters. In medicine, it's all about staying alert, ready for whatever comes through the door. On the road, it's no different. That's why Volvo designs vehicles to help anticipate risk, reduce harm, and protect lives. The Volvo XC90's advanced safety systems inspire confident decisions wherever the road takes you. The Volvo XC90, for life. Proud sponsor of the Pit Podcast. Learn more at volvocars.ca/safety.
You ever get a call from the mayor of Montreal? Valerie Plante ever call you up on your cell phone? Well, for our next guest, that's exactly what happened. Martin Guimond joins us in studio. He is owner of Le Saint-Bock, a microbrewery on Saint-Denis. It's been around for 18 years. Martin, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you so much.
Thanks for coming into studio as well. So let's talk about what led to the mayor of Montreal giving you a call one day, which I imagine it surprised you. It all has to do with inspections. So let's talk about business on Saint-Denis for Le Saint-Bock. What happened? Why did you get a visit from an inspector, and what happened in that visit?
I was looking my mail for, a few days ago. And even that, because I was just questioning myself about, am I having problem with my terrace since a while, and I just realized I'm having problems since 2012.
When you say problems with your terrace, what do you mean?
I have the notification from inspector since 12 years, every year. So every year. So, and this year, because we know the saga from terrace, and just 2-3 days after what happened with the Grand Prix, I have an inspector who comes and says okay, actually, you have this problem with your terrace, this one, and I got a mail for that. And I answered to him I'm sorry, but no, I won't do anything about your asking me to do, because my terrace is there since 18 years, and you're something like the 12th one inspector who actually went to see me and told me every time we have new problem. It's not problem. My terrace is there since 18 years.
18 years, and they continue. Every inspector finds some little tiny thing that's wrong. Now,
exactly.
Do they give you are they just sending you a letter say, "Hey, please fix"? Is it a fine? What are they giving you an amount?
It's more like please fix. But if you don't, it's first of all, it's please fix. But if you don't do it, but you will have fine or something.
Yeah.
But 1 year, I think 2-3 years ago, an inspector he told me if you don't do what I asking you to do, we will come and fix your terrace for you.
They'll take it down.
Yeah.
Okay, give me an example of what they told you was wrong. Give our listeners an example of what was entre guillemets there wrong with your terrace.
First of all, actually to protect my customers, so we're fixing with screws low wall, in the street or in the boardwalk. I know it's normally not permitted, but we just did it because we want to protect our customers. And they asked me okay, you can't do that, and so just please unfix this. Okay, so I did it. But my neighbor,
same thing.
No. He's okay to do this.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah. So your neighbor does the exact same thing,
exactly.
Not forced to change it.
Exactly. So this is for second thing. This year, oh my God, on the street, my floor. Sorry.
It's okay.
On the street, my floor, I'm having something half inch. Space.
Yeah, a gap of
little
half an
gap,
inch.
half inch.
Yeah.
And they told me, oh my God, this half inch is so problematic because there's maybe some garbage could go inside. And the problem is because this half inch is only half by half, because I have another little wooden something to block. So it means it's absolutely insane. So nothing goes under the terrace, even maybe if you lose money.
Yeah. Okay. So listen, it'd be one thing if you and everyone on Saint-Denis was doing such incredible business. Everything was going so well. Maybe you'd have the time and the resources to fix little things. But let's just talk about how Saint-Denis has been going. What have you seen on Saint-Denis? How has your business been doing over the last few years?
Oh my God, between before 2019, we have like great years. Saint-Denis was pretty famous. It was like probably one of the most biggest place to go in Montreal. Like everybody knows Saint-Denis Street.
Yeah.
But since the pandemic, actually, it's pretty hard. Probably like the half of the restaurant bar has closed. We're just like a no man's land. I'm worried. I'm doing like 20% of my business I was doing like in 2019.
You're 20% of the business compared to 5 years ago, basically.
Exactly.
Unbelievable. We're with Martin Guimond. He's owner of Le Saint-Boc. It's a microbrewery on Saint-Denis. I've been there before a show. I've been to your spot. I'm sure a lot of our listeners have been there before a show or two. So the street isn't going as well as it could be, obviously. What do you want from the city? What do you need from the city? Instead of inspectors, what would you like to see?
But actually, I just stuck with that with Valérie Plante.
Okay, well, yeah. So she called you up, right?
Yeah.
She saw the media articles, right?
Exactly.
There was a couple of pieces in the media about your business. She calls you up. What'd you talk to her about?
So we talked about like the Quartier Latin because she's also the mayoress from Quartier Latin, from Ville-Marie. And we said like we don't have like actually nobody's living in the area. We need condo, we need apartment, we need like people, we need like is it possible to have like maybe like actually like what's the word in English? The car meter is
the parking meters?
Parking meters they're going on until like 11 p.m. Is it possible just to bring this down like to 9 like before? And even that, there's new works will begin like in Saint-Denis Street, like in probably like in a few weeks.
Okay, they're gonna rip up Saint-Denis Street again.
Yeah, another time for 2-3 years.
Jeez.
So we talked that. I talked that with Valérie Plante because I was like super nervous about that. Saint-Denis is not going well. So if you actually doing another 2-3 years of works, my God, what happened? Just close the street and we will open it back like in 10 years.
Are you worried that you're going to have to close Le Saint-Boc?
Actually, since the pandemic, we never had 1 month with profits.
So how are you surviving then?
We have some subventions sometime, and even that we're trying like we're using like the money we had since that, and we will.
You're dipping into the bank account and using some government subsidies to make it.
Exactly, and we're hoping to be open again in 2025. I really hope. But I know the winter will be critics.
Right, yeah, it will be a critical period. Okay, so let me just ask you. You didn't know the mayor was going to call you, right? So that was a surprise when
exactly,
when she called.
I was surprised.
Did she say anything about the inspectors and how they're maybe going to change the way the inspectors work?
Absolutely. First of all, she called me and she told me she was like really concerned about that, and she promised me it will never happen again next year. So I was pretty happy.
If you make it
that.
to next year, you will not have an inspector there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So she told me like everything will be the city will be like told together to fix like all the rules, and ask to the inspector to have flexibility and help like restaurant and industry to have like a beautiful terrace and do a good business without to be like we have problem with the city all the time.
So what was your message to her? What did you say to her? Hey, here's what I need to succeed.
I think I just said like we need more people. We need like flexibility of the city of terrace. Please just give us some hair.
Do you, they're talking about maybe 24 hours, right? In certain spots of downtown, 24 hours. What do you think about that? The nightlife policy that apparently it's coming sous peu there. We're going to have the announcement very, very soon.
I was pretty excited about that like a few months ago, maybe last year. But actually in the Quartier Latin, I'm closing my place at 11 p.m. because we don't have customers. So it will never happen if I'm open 24 hours.
Yeah.
So bring some people if you want us to stay open all night.
Yeah, hard to talk about staying open till 6 a.m. if you've got to close at 11 p.m. because you don't have the customers. Yeah.
We had like a nuit blanche. Like 2 weeks ago sometime. Yeah. My God, at 1 a.m. we were closed.
Interesting.
And we're supposed to be like open until 6.
Yeah.
At 1 we were closed.
Okay, so you if you had to bet, next year you'll be open?
Yes. Yeah. If I have to bet, yeah, I'll be open. And I think 2025 will be better. The economy will be like also better. The interests are raising down now. So I think people will have more money to go to restaurant, to go out. And I think it will be better for more people.
Martin, we're out of time here. I want to thank you for coming into studio and talking to us. I appreciate that very much.
Thank you so much.
That's Martin Guimond. He is the owner of Le Saint-Bock, the microbrewery on Saint-Denis.